Hello there, YouTubers, and welcome to another DrCassette video. Here I have the chassis of the SABA Königsfeld 14 tube-type radio. And today I want to take a first look at this thing and start the repairs on this thing. Here we have a look down into the chassis. And needless to say, this is really dirty in here. You have dust everywhere. In there, behind the dial, and this is the tube for the magic eye that you can see right there. Then you have the circuitry down in there, and that's of course dusty as well. Dusty and dirty. And there you can see the tubes. And there we have the tubes taken out of the chassis and cleaned up. And you really gotta be careful because the color Siemens used to label those tubes just comes right off. As you can see on the EL95, I actually had to repaint the number because I accidentally cleaned it off. So there they are, nice and clean. And the top parts are all shiny, so I think none of these is bad. The vacuums in there are still good. Now there is one tube left in the unit, which is the tube for the magic eye, the tuning eye. To take that out, I have to disassemble the faceplate, and that's what I'm going to do right now. And there is the radio without the faceplate. Here it is, the dial, and this part is made of real glass. And as you can see, I already got it cleaned off. It's now nice and clean again. And one thing you should never forget, not to clean off the backside, because that's where all the color sits, and the color, just like the color of the tubes, color on here likes to come off. I just whipped it off really careful. There you get a nice close-up of the whole thing. And there we have the knobs. It was a bit of a challenge to get those off, but I finally got them off, luckily. Here you can see I told you that these are the tone controls, and each one is connected to a little dial. And there you can see the dial working. This is where the red things would usually appear. Yeah, and as you can see, this is really dirty. This is really dirty. And there you can see the tuning eye tube right there. I'm going to take that out now. And here we have the tube of the tuning eye. It's an EM84. And as you can see, this is the original tube this unit came with. This the first video I made about this radio, I told you, the first tubes that came with this radio were made by Lorenz, and this is a Lorenz tube. All the other ones have been replaced by Siemens tubes. You can see all the other ones are made by Siemens. This one is by Lorenz. And let's carefully turn this around, and there you can see the screen right there. Looks really interesting, this thing. And now that I have all the fragile components, the glass dial and all the tubes taken out, I can finally go ahead and clean this.